Guys, this is Sos. Sos, how you doing?
Doing good.
Sos came to me a while ago. He had a kickboxing background, somewhat wrestling, and basically he's a very, very hard worker. He came to this country for one reason, and that's to be in the UFC. And all I could say is he trains really hard, and one day it's gonna happen.
I trained since I 10 years old actually. My father brought me to the sport. I've been competing since my childhood. My father was pushing me. I didn't like the sport that much, and I started like it like after like 2 years. I like to wrestle and I like to strike too, so I had to choose, like either I'm gonna become a kickboxer fighter, either a wrestler. But then one friend of mine, I remember he told me that there is a school of MMA, so we started going there with my friends. I was young, I was like 16, 15 years old that time, and I started loving it, and I just kept doing it. My first pro fight was for Ring of Combat. I like that organization because it's old, so it's very familiar. Everybody know that organization, and I'm very proud to be part of that show. My first pro fight was very tough, be honest with you, because before that fight, like 3 months before that fight, I got injured, so I couldn't train like for 3 months. For me, it was very hard to come back and take that fight, but we did everything to get that win. We trained hard. I had only like 1 month to get ready for that fight. My opponent, I think it was 3-1, right?
His opponent was Tom English out of Belmore Kickboxing. Very legitimate, fighter. Very technical. He had a 3-fight win streak going for him. It was actually his 5th pro fight, but he won 3 in a row. He had excellent momentum behind him, but Sos got the victory. It was definitely a hard fight. I don't want to take anything away from Tom. The fight could have went either way, but luckily it went our way that night. And Sos will be fighting again for Ring of Combat September 14th. And we're gonna work as hard as we could to get the victory for this one as well.
So me and my coach there, we're gonna keep like working hard as we always do. And I just can't wait to get the higher level. So my goal is to get the UFC. And I believe that one day I'm gonna be part of that show, and I'm gonna be trained as hard as I can.
Get out of the blue corner.